In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create a publishing page layout based on a content type that has been created using SharePoint Designer. What this really allows for is to use SharePoint Designer's web design capabilities to create a custom page layout that can then be used by WCM features when new pages of that type are created. So the first thing we need to do is make sure our WCM site is open. Then we're going to go into the Master Pages catalog by expanding the catalogs directory. And then we're going to right-click on the Master Page catalog, go to New, and SharePoint Content. Click that. Now this is bringing in all of the SharePoint content that's available to be created. As you can see, SharePoint Publishing shows up because we have that feature turned on. Page layout is an option, and we can choose which content type group we want to use. In this case, our content type was created in the page layout content types group. So we can take a look at this drop-down, which shows all of the content types available. We want to create something for the news item content type. Next, we need to give a URL name. We're going to call this newsitem.aspx, and we're going to give it a title of corporate news item. We're going to click OK, and that's going to create the page layout for us. You can see that placeholder main comes in as customizable. First thing that we want to do is really show how we can utilize the SharePoint Designer web design tools. So we're going to go to the table, Insert Table. We want to set the rows to 1, but the columns we'll leave at 2. I'm going to click OK to add that table. Now we're going to click on the new style link here in the Manage Styles task pane. We're going to give the style a name of bordered cell. I'm going to go into the border area, and the border style is going to be solid. The bordered width is going to be 1 pixel, and the border color is going to be black. We're going to click OK to apply that. Our cursor is in the left-hand table cell. We're going to go down here on the Apply Styles task pane. We're going to go down on the Apply Styles task pane to the current page. We'll see bordered cell here. We're going to go ahead and click on it. Now we can take a look at the page fields that have been brought in from SharePoint. Now these are all of the fields from the news item, as you can see. And we want to actually go ahead and scroll down and bring in the roll-up image and put it into that cell. This will basically put an image into the left-hand corner of our page. Now we're going to scroll over to the right-hand cell here. I'm going to insert another table, just to have 1 row, 2 columns here as well. Here we're going to scroll down again, and this time we're going to take the contact picture, put it over to the left, put our cursor into the right-hand table cell again, insert 1 more table, 4 rows, 2 columns. Now we're going to fill in some of this area here, move in the contact email address, take the news from, going to highlight this, go into table, modify, merge cells, select news summary, pull it in right there. Put our contact here, and you can see that a page builds up very quickly using drag and drop from the toolbox directly into our page layout in the design surface. Now we can go ahead and save this, and as we open up the Master Page catalog, we can scroll down and we'll see that a news item has been added. We need to go ahead and check it in. We're going to go ahead and publish a major version and click OK. SharePoint Designer does give you somewhat of a interface into the content approval. If we click Yes here, it will bring us into the Master Page gallery and show us which items are pending approval. In this case, we can go ahead and approve this item. Now we can go back to SharePoint Designer, and you can see that creating a publishing page from a content type is very easy.